Well, it's been just over 12 months that I've been off air due to the editor packing up. So basically we changed broadband on the 12th of August, and then you would get the video on the editor, that'd be fine, but you wouldn't get the editor to connect to the internet, so of course no YouTube. I did try the YouTube uploader as well, that didn't work, it just kept asking for passwords, so didn't work. Anyway, without further ado, what's coming up then this time? Well, I've decided all of the content that is not truck related, i.e. my flying lessons and other things that are on Truck Talk videos, will be moved to a different channel. So, after Truck Talk videos, which is still going to be my main channel, what have we got in store? Well, my second channel is going to be called Inside the Model Room. So on that channel we are going to be doing model reviews. Lots of people are doing it these days. I'm going to do the history of that particular diecast model. I'm going to do the history of the company that made it, Corgi, Herper, Airfix, Oxford. I'm going to do the history of the real vehicle, Bedford, Seddon Atkinson, Elvis, Humber, etc. I'm going to do book reviews. I'm going to show you my memorabilia and what you can get on a budget, what is the best model to buy on a budget. I'm also going to do, when the channel grows, the audience is going to be able to pick one model for the next episode, what they want me to review and tell the history of. So of course a lot of research going into that. Then we're going to bring out the channel called Andy's, I nearly said Andrew then, didn't I? Andy's Life, which was going to be about my trip to Dunkirk and the biggest truck show in Europe, Assen in Holland. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, that hasn't happened this year. So that channel is going to primarily focus on my interests, and it's also going to focus on my flying lessons, day trips and holidays. So you will learn something there. It's also going to tell you what I'm into, not just diecast models, World War II and trucks, and even a bit of my history. So that's what that's going to focus on. Then we're going to do a gaming channel, as I've got a brand new gaming computer. I don't know what that's going to be called yet, but I will tell you Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and SnowRunner will be on there later this year. There's also going to be a photography channel to help my business grow. After all, I do have a page on Facebook, but that's not coming until early next year. And then we also have one which you've probably seen, which is called Truck Talk Videos Andy. Now all that is storage channel, so the videos off my mobile phone will go onto that channel, then be downloaded into Truck Talk Videos or one of the other channels, so there's not much on there coming up. So then, haulage yard tours and truck shows. Let's start off with haulage yard tours. I was at Jack's Yard over in Burnley last Saturday. So of course Seaways International, he runs a fleet of ERFs and Volvo FH3s. He's at a show this weekend. So anyway, if you have driven an ERF or if you're a big fan of ERFs, that's the video for you. Let's move on to Richard King Haulage. Well, as you know, I'm extremely good friends with Richard. I wouldn't mind doing a phone interview with him sometime for the channel. His Volvo Ailsa, so the golden Volvo, his limited edition, that is going next year, so that's going to be sold. He's got 4 potential buyers. I'd love to know how much he sells it for. I know they're around £160,000 to buy. So I must get a yard in that. I must record some footage of that before then. He's also got some brand new contracts. Now once the Volvo's gone, all he's going to have is Scania S series, so 16 S500s up to S580s, and one of them I've got here. It took me 2 years to get this model. Anyway, that's going to come up on Inside the Model Room soon. So hopefully I can get down to his yard again. I was there on the 25th of May, get down to his yard and record some footage. He's in a brand new yard now, so things are stricter. It's basically only a little plot where his wagons are, where his fleet is, so it's not the best for recording. But anyway, Josh Armitage Homage, or Armitage Homage, from Liverpool. Josh started in September, actually he started in the July, but I first met him in the September. I can actually tell you the date, it was the 16th of September 2016. He started off with one Volvo FH3. He's now got 7. He had a new FH4 yesterday. He's also got one of X, so one of the old Stanion Transport of Trafford Park. He's got one of their FH4s. And per wagon, yes, per wagon, the paint job is £20,000. So basically you can tell what budget they have. So he is obviously going up in the world. He transports them shipping tanks from Liverpool and general haulage from the port of Liverpool to the port of Rotterdam. Okay, on to truck shows then. Well, I was at Party on the Pitch down in Shropshire on the 9th. Got some beautiful Scanias and Volvos coming out of there. Even Steve Sundell's favourite Volvo is there. So anyway, I've got some really good footage with that. I got some mega footage of the M60 convoy on the 25th of May. I was hanging out at the VW to get some tracking shots and to get some great videos, so cannot wait for that to be on YouTube. There is a show that we may be going to this weekend. I definitely know next weekend there is one on close to where I live, so I'll be going there. And a quick mention about the photography business, the photography channel. My page is on Facebook, and quite a few of my pictures are on my Flickr page. Merchandise, well, let's say calendars, key rings and prints. I'm hoping to do posters and t-shirts, but for now it's just going to stick to them 3 things. The calendars are all my pictures, so all the stuff that's been on Flickr, all the stuff that isn't even on Flickr yet, so of the shows and of just the days out where I take photos of general haulage and heavies. Also, one quick mention about Anthony Bennett, Chris Bennett's Heavy Haulage. His Mercedes SLT is off the road. He is mega heavy, and the reason for that is because he hasn't got enough work from Europe or this country. I'm always welcome at his yard. Hopefully we can get an interview next time we're there. We went there early this year. Got some good shots. And about driving the DAF 106, well, that's going to come up in a later video. That was the 20th of January. I waited 20 years to do that, so pretty happy. It isn't as good as Flying the Piper, you know, but it's when you've waited for that long, still fantastic. So anyway, I will see you on Inside the Model Room and Andy's Life. We've got the other channels that are coming up, and of course I'm hoping 2 videos after this one. We have the M60 convoy coming up. So I want to shout out to my good friend John Ian Nelson of Scotland, my friend. He's been waiting patiently for a new video on the channel. Every time he phones me, he always says, when are you putting another video out? Well, the editor is fixed. We've downloaded the latest version of it. I've got a brand new gaming PC, so everything's fine now. There will be videos coming out on Truck Talk Videos twice a week. The other channels, I'll see about that. Inside the Model Room, I've already recorded my first 2 videos for that, so that should be operational soon, and then in due course we'll get the other ones operational. So I'm just saying, chaps, I am back. We've got major content coming, and remember, because I've been off for just over a year, there's last year's videos to put on as well. And of course, to fill in the gaps, as usual, we'll do our collages of wagons. Basically, photos put together in a short video to fill in the gaps when necessary. And trust me, I've got some mega sweet ass photos. And if you don't know that group, pop on Facebook, look up Sweet Ass Truckers, and Steve Sandung is the head of that group, along with a chap from Redgate. So there we are. So things are getting much better. I am older, I am wiser, and now we don't have any girlfriend to, you know, I won't say bother about, but you know what I mean. So now we can get on with doing the videos. So why not? Anyway, Truck Talk out. Ta-da. I'll see you next time, alright?